Boom, there it is. All right. All right, we'll start with her. And you know what? We'll do it back to back, make it one long video. Boom. Okay. Brilliant idea, everyone. Let's do the YouTube intro. What's up, YouTube? We're here reacting to Jinnytty. We're going to do how to get a girlfriend and understanding men's hints. All right, we'll start with the women's language, move into the men's language, and we'll see how much she knows about both genders.
Welcome,
Hey,
ladies
Jen.
and gentlemen, to another class of Riz. I am your Riz teacher, Jimbonia's Riz master.
That is a dope name. I'm super into that. I don't know why the subtitles are on, though. I didn't ever turn those on. Let's turn them off, because that might interfere with the video.
Today's lesson is very, very important, and then you have to listen very, very carefully if you
Teach
want
us.
to get
Teach
a
us, oh great and
girlfriend,
wise
that
Jen.
will eventually lead to your favorite sex. Okay.
I love
Now,
eggs,
to get a
'cause that's
girlfriend, my
what she said.
disclaimer is, even though I'm a Riz teacher, it might not 100% work. This is just a way to improve.
That's all right. A lot of stuff the actual teachers taught me didn't 100% work either.
I gotta tell you guys one more thing. I am Asian, and then my
No.
Asian background is melted here, okay? It may not apply to Western guys or, you know, different races, you know, because everybody have a different kind of like style and culture and stuff. I am pretty international though. I have dated a lot of different races. I haven't only dated Korean people.
That is like the weirdest humble brag I've ever heard in my entire life. But go off, Queen.
So I think my knowledge is pretty good internationally. I'm gonna explain step by step. So step one, this is very
Okay, take notes.
important.
Notepads out.
Dress nice and neat and stylish, right? It doesn't have to be like
Oh, step one is 3 things. That is 3 whole things you put on step 1. That's too much. You're overwhelming. You're overwhelming all of us. I need you to calm down. Maybe make that 2 different steps. Like, dress nice and stylish, and then make neat a second thing. Already overwhelmed.
suit, you know? Even if you're wearing hoodie, kind of like stylish hoodie, and then also
I love the way she says hoodie. Hoodie. Oh, God. Okay, done.
you have to be confident. The aura, the charisma that you give off whenever you're talking to women is like very important. I'm not saying that you should be pushy or anything. Be confident, be charismatic, and be like,
Hey, I think you're kind of cute. Can I get your number? Do you want to go out on a date?
or something like that.
Hey, that work on you guys? Are you ready to give her your number? I worked on me a little bit. I got a little flustered.
If you're confident, instead of be like,
Oh, yeah. Hey, I saw you from like down there, and you were like kind of cute. Like, if you don't mind, like, can I get your number?
like instead of
There was no way that's going to work. Not even a little bit. You do not sound confident enough. She is right on that one. Do not approach a girl talking like that. You might be, if you're a cute girl, you can probably approach a guy talking like that. That would probably work.
that, like, what is more attractive? First one is more attractive, right? Of course, there are some women who might think, like, second guy who's, like, kind of shy, cute. Yeah, I think shy guys are kind of cute. But,
Yeah, you'll come off cute the once. But if you keep that up, she's going to immediately start losing any interest in you because you're not going to sound confident, and she's going to have to put up with that for the rest of her life if she stays there. And if she gets pregante, she cannot handle that.
you know, if you're confident and charismatic, I think more women will be definitely attracted to you. The important thing is, like, don't be creepy.
I've been following you like past few hours, and I think you're very beautiful, and I want you to be my girlfriend.
Too much pressure, like, what the is creepy, right? Or don't be, like, sexual to begin with. You just met this woman, you cannot be sexual as well. Just be normal as well, okay?
That really depends on the woman. There are women out there who basically only want that. Like party girls, if you're at a party and she's like blasted drunk, I'm gonna guess that would work. Like, I was gonna say 9 times out of 10, but honestly more like 7 out of 10. Unless you're like really good looking, then it would probably work 10 times out of 10.
Okay? You know, you don't want to seem too desperate. Act like a chill guy. What's important is dress nice.
That's true. Do not come off desperate. They do not want desperate. They don't want someone who absolutely needs them. They want someone that other people want, preferably. Like if other girls want you, that's a big turn on for girls.
Nice and neat and stylish, and then try to have more confidence. I am hot. I am good looking. I am charismatic. I am funny. Women like funny people. So
Don't tell her those things. Tell yourself those things. Do not tell her those things.
that is step one, right? So now we go to step two. If you see a girl that you like, try to read her hints. I'm not telling you guys to just go over to any woman that you like and then ask her number or ask her Instagram or ask her socials. I'm not telling you guys to do that. What's important is you have to try to read her hints. That's the reason why I taught you guys the hints that women give when they like you. We can't read minds, bro. That's the reason why I made a video of how to read her hints.
I didn't watch that one. I should watch that one. Maybe I'll get girls' hints.
See if they like you, see if they're into you. If you don't know the person completely, what you can do, if she makes eye contact, and then when you make eye contact, she kind of like smiled, then this is a very, very good chance. But
Bro, if you make eye contact and she bites her lip, you are in and she wants you to kiss her. Go for it. Don't go for the kiss. Just get close and start talking to her. She wants you. If she makes eye contact and bites her lip, you're in. You're solid. You're gold.
also, it should be multiple eye contact. So let's say you made eye contact a few times, and then so you decided to go over and talk to her. She's friendly, she lightly touches you, and then she laughs at your joke. That's a good sign. Don't go up and talk to any women that you see and be like,
Hey, can I get your social, please?
it's not like that. For example, the guy who bought me.
No, 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 no. Do not open with that. Open with something funny. Don't open with, hey, I'm interested in you. That might work for some girls, or if you're very charismatic or hot. If you're anything else or anyone else, something funny or at least something incredibly memorable. Like, I don't have a lot of riz because I don't need a lot of riz. I usually open with, I either do an opening to make them laugh, or I treat them like regular people and get to know them and be friends with them for a while, then date them like a relationship should be. But if you don't want to wait that long, it's probably not going to work out for you in a relationship anyway. But if you don't care and you just want someone to spend some time with because you're lonely and hope that it works out later, you can try opening with something funny or memorable.
Food because he said I look cute or something. I didn't even look at him at all. I didn't even know he existed. I mean, he didn't read my hints at all. It just came up to me and they.
Hey, I think you're really cute. Can I buy you food?
I was like, no, it's okay, no, it's okay, no, it's okay.
Come on.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's trying to buy you food. Maybe rethink that. I'm just saying.
Come on.
And then he kind of insisted also at the same time. And then he also asked, like, you know, my number and that kind of shit. I was like, huh, okay, that's kind of weird. I didn't give any hints. Basically, this is like step 3. If you successfully read her hints, you can go up and talk to her. No sex right away, guys. Sex comes last, okay? You don't just.
That's really up to the person. Some people are just really into that, and sex doesn't mean as much as like the relationship. And some people use it to test whether the relationship is going to work. Because if you give them that immediately and they leave, it was never going to work to begin with. But yeah, you should hold off sex as long as possible. Just so you can get to know the person and make sure you're going to be compatible with them. Especially if something goes wrong during the sex and you end up pregante. Nah, man.
Start having sex just because you had 3 eye contacts. The goal that you want to get from talking to her is to get her contact, right? This is very important. No pants off. Don't pull down your pants off on step 3. No pants off. No
It didn't work in 5 Hearts Under One Roof, and it won't work in real life.
showing cock. No sags, okay? You want to get her contact to slide in the DM. Exactly, slide in DM. So basically, be very simple, confident, charismatic, but don't be too simpy and don't be too desperate.
You're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. Oh my god.
Like, don't do that. You don't have to do that. Just like,
I think you're really pretty.
chill, God. Then you will be successfully get her
Well, she's right there. There's a very fine line you have to walk. Otherwise, you will either come off creepy or arrogant or some other third thing that they'll make up in their heads. Just treat them like people, not like objects, not like you want to date them, not like they're goddesses, not like they're queens. Treat them like people. Treat them like you're just talking to them, you're just hanging out with them, not like you want something to go somewhere, because they'll sense that and be like, what are they up to? How do they plan on getting what they want to get? Just treat them like people you're trying to hang out with.
contact. So you say goodbye, you let her go after talking to her a little bit, you got her contact. Now, step 4, okay, you need to slide in her DM, direct messages. There are a few things that you have to know. After you get her number, you don't want to message her right away. If you message her right away, you might look like desperate. And you do not want to look desperate. You know what I'm saying?
Amen to that. They hate that. They do not want some of them say they want you to chase them, but that's a huge turnoff for them. They don't know what they want if they say that. Also, if they say they want you to chase them, that's a red flag.
If you got her number or socials at daytime, then maybe message at night before bed. If you got her number at nighttime, then message her in the morning. This works. Okay, I have been in a situation where a guy asked my contacts. Now, there are guys who message right away, but there are guys who don't message right away. They message in the morning, the next day, or something. Now, what happens? I keep checking my phone. I'm like, did that guy contact me? It makes her wonder about you, makes her think about you. And then also, you give up a vibe that you're not desperate, and then you are also busy. Is he dead? Why isn't he messaging? Let me.
Honestly, I wouldn't worry about it too much. If you're compatible, then she's going to appreciate the message from you. If you have to follow rules where you text after a certain amount of times, I mean, it's fine for young people because they have all the time in the world. But once you get a little bit older, they just want to get to the point. You could dance around a little bit, but no one wants to play games every single day just to express one feeling. Just be honest, be open, text when you feel like it. Don't play games.
I wouldn't do that. Just don't message her right away, then she's gonna start thinking about you. Probably a day is good. 12-hour-ish. And then when you're sliding her DM, make sure that it's casual. Don't send copy. Don't be too simpy. Don't.
She's right. She's right. Just like a simple message is fine. You don't have to go too much with it. Don't do too little so it seems like you're not interested. Just be yourself. Relax. Minimum is fine, but not the bare minimum. Just a little something.
Look desperate.
Hey, I'm the guy that you met yesterday. Do you remember me?
After that, she would reply if she liked you. Step 5. You want to talk to her 3 to 5 days. All of these are basically recommended, by the way. You can have your own way, obviously, but you don't want to ask her out right away because you don't know each other. You don't know each other. You don't know. Oh, shit.
The board did not like that advice. The board was not having that. I think that board's a simp. But she's right, though. Like, you don't want to ask somebody out immediately if you don't know them. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. They could be a serial killer. They could be a yandere, which sounds kind of hot. They could be a tsundere. And then you're just going to have someone being mean to you and not expressing their real feelings towards you. Get to know them. Then you buy them sketty.
This is basically research time. Very, very crucial and important. So what you have
It is. It's very, very
you gotta
important.
figure out what she likes to eat, to drink, to do, her hobby. You gotta figure out what she likes to do. And then based on this information, you can plan the day course. Magic. If you
Take her to Taco Bell. Or have her meet you halfway somewhere. Like if she complains about Taco Bell, you don't want her. If she thinks she's too good for Taco Bell, you're too good for her. And if she won't meet you halfway on a date, she won't meet you halfway on a relationship.
One perfect day course should be like, oh, damn, the date was really nice. This is also good vibe check. You talk a little bit, but then as it turns out, you don't really have a similar value. It doesn't feel like it matches. In this economy, if you go on a date, you'll need to spend like gas money, food money, whatever, in order to avoid all that possible expenses. During this 3 to 5 days, you want to find out about her. So, step 6, ask her out. You have your date course ready.
Oh, she didn't give us any advice on how to get to know somebody. Any example questions we could ask, or anything we could possibly drop in conversation that would lead to her expressing how we feel. We're missing a step.
Oh, she says she likes sushi. Okay, then we eat sushi dinner. And then after dinner, you find some nice rooftop bar or whatever if she likes to drink. This is like my favorite date course.
Sushi
I
and
personally don't really
and
like
beer.
movie
Okay.
date because you can't even have a conversation.
Oh no. Movie date is fantastic. If you go to a movie and then you can eat afterwards, the movie allows you time to be around each other without feeling like you need to talk to each other constantly. And then during the dinner, the movie gave you something that you two can now talk about. It is a big conversation you can have about what you liked, what you didn't like, how was the music, how was the quality of the video, did you think the actor did a good job, would you have replaced him with someone? A dinner and a movie is a classic for a reason. Do not skip out.
The fucking point. I think movie dates is terrible. But if she says she likes to watch movie, then of course it depends on who you are dating.
Also, even if the date goes bad, you get a bucket of popcorn.
I would actually be fucking down to do the escape room on the first date because I like escape rooms.
Oh, bad advice. Bad advice. If this is a first date and you don't know enough about them, do you want to be locked in a room with that person? What if it turns out they're really annoying? You're stuck with them, trying to figure out how you're escaping the room to get away from them. Only the reward is you have to leave with them. Escape room is a bad first date. Period.
But usually, dinner and then bar is like a classic course, I'd say. Step number 7, we're getting real now. You go on a first date. I already told you guys about things not to do on the first date. Don't talk about your ex. Don't play with your phone while she's there. Like that kind of stuff. Just keep the manner, keep the nice etiquette. And then usually after dinner or whatever, the person who asks out first pays is recommended. First round, maybe dinner, right? If the date really went well, you will go to bar. In my situation, I would always pay at the bar. Unless he wouldn't let me pay. It'd be like, what the f? No. I'll be like, no.
Well, it's nice that she wants to contribute to the date. A lot of girls don't do that, and it's really obnoxious. So, very progressive of her. Good for her.
No, let me pay for this because you pay for the dinner. But this could depend on the ethnicity or where you're from. Not ethnicity, but culture. Step 8, go steady. But I think it is kind of very important to at least have 3 dates before going or asking someone to be their girlfriend.
Solid.
Or boyfriend. But as I just
I'd probably
said,
wait a
it
few
could be
more, but
cultural.
honestly,
Like,
solid.
this is more like Asia.
Now, just to make sure, our pants should be on this entire time.
I go on a
Based chatter.
dates with the guy 3 times. They always ask me to be their girlfriend. I feel like it's like promised or something. But I don't know how.
To be fair, she comes from a different culture. This is not the same around the world. This may be standard where she's from, but it's not even the same in different parts of the country, I'm going to guess. Everyone has their own rules, and you should just follow your heart.
How it is in other countries and other culture. Because like another country people, after going on like 2 or 3 dates, they're like,
So you're my girlfriend, right?
every relationship is different, obviously. I'm not saying that it's all the same, but like I would say at least 3 dates to kind of ask for exclusivity, girlfriend, boyfriend.
If you need more, there's nothing wrong with that. If you're going to get into a relationship with somebody, you need to be absolutely sure that you're ready to be in a relationship with that person and that nothing about them is going to change. Well, at least not too much. It's impossible to get in a relationship with someone and something not have been hidden at the beginning, because a lot of people like to hide the weirdness or the problems that they cause until you are locked in, and then they surprise you with it. And it is not a good surprise.
I feel like you need at least 3 dates to actually talk about this topic. But, okay, look, listen. What y'all thinking about on the first date sex? Finally, we're getting to the sex. First date sex, some people say yes, some people say no. It really depends. If
I say no. I do not put out on the first date with anyone. I do not care. No one gets it on the first date.
everything went really well, you could have sex finally on the first date.
Good
I
luck
would
with that,
still
though.
say wait around 3 dates, but on the first date, you could still have sex. Literally, if your only goal is to have sex and then you go through all this fucking shit and then you decide to dump her, basically means you're a asshole. Why would you even do that?
No. If they get segs on the first date, they're going to stick around a little longer to get more segs until they're tired of that person or the person's bad at segs. But no, they're not going to do it once and then leave if they went through all that work. They will stick around a little longer until she gets either annoying or too clingy and want a serious relationship. Then they'll leave.
Why would you put in that much of an effort into just to dump her? Like, if you want to have sex and one night stand, there are plenty of people that you could just do without that much of an effort. You could just go to a club and then you could probably hook up with someone and then you're never gonna even meet the person. That is like one night stand. But like going through all these and then after sex you're like, okay, I'm done with you. That's manipulative. That's an asshole. But
That is.
I think
That is.
technically, and after 3 dates and then everything works out and then you guys really click, then finally step 9, you can have sex
Sex
with your girlfriend or boyfriend.
We did it! We did it, guys! We got to the segs.
Step 9 over here, but sometimes people make sex happen because they have it on the first date and then it can become step 7.5 before 8. Yeah, if you do all this and then follow the steps like this, go steady, then I think that is how you get yourself a girlfriend. Not that hard, is it? I hope you guys learned a lot. I hope you guys have a girlfriend and then if you guys have a girlfriend, please fucking tell me.
It's still pretty difficult even if you follow the steps. It really depends on first finding someone who you want to do that with and is open to doing it back. Not everyone's going to want to go on a date with you, and even if you follow all these steps, they can still not want to go on a date with you or not want to be your girlfriend. Nothing is assured. Everything is always in flux. Just do your best.
I will be proud. I will be proud. Class dismissed.
You hear that? She's going to be proud of us whenever we have sex with a girl finally in our lives. I can't wait.